Hello, 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 family. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Welcome on TikTok. Welcome on Instagram. Welcome on Instagram. Welcome on Facebook. Welcome on LinkedIn. And welcome on YouTube. Hello, family. Welcome, welcome. I am going to go ahead and ask everyone to please be kind enough to share, regardless of the platform you're on. Kindly share the live because sharing is caring. And we never know who can benefit from the conversation we are having. So do not hold your invite. Send it out and invite the folks so that they can come and be a part of this stimulating conversation. I am Dr. Daphne Clarke-Hudson. I'm an intuitive development coach. I'm a spiritual healer. I am also your why and your soul purpose coach, consultant, and mentor. For 62 years, I run, dodge, hide, camouflaged, cover up, be ashamed of my spiritual gifting. And it took 2 severe hospitalization for me to step forth and get out of the closet and honor myself in doing what I am called to do unapologetically. I've lost a few friends since I stepped forth and say yes. However, it is all right because those friendships had served their purpose during the time. I am sharing this with you to let you know, do not make the mistake that I made by pushing away your calling and purpose because other people do not understand it and because the teachings that you are getting does not support what it is that you are called to do. I was born and raised in the Moravian church. So all my life I had been a Christian. I never questioned the teaching. I grew up in the church hearing certain things and conducted my life that way. It was not until I began searching for information and seeking for knowledge that I realized not everything that I was taught is really in sync with universal laws. And for example, this morning, someone came on my live and asked me, what's my take on religion? And I answered this way. I said, I no longer have a take on religion. For a majority of my life, I was religious. It happens now that I am spiritual, unapologetically so. Why? Because I have explored information and found out that there were some things that I had to unlearn, and I now have to relearn them. And as I find these truths, Thank you for the roses. As I find these truths, I am unapologetically sharing them with people who come my way. I am not sharing them to change their thoughts. I respect whatever they think. I'm sharing it so that they can educate themselves. And once they get the information, they will be able to make informed decision. Let me read what you wrote. Jesus is the only way. I've tried all other roads. Yes, so you have tried other roads and you can share your experience, but I'm sure that you will agree that people have to learn for themselves. People got to learn for themselves. So we got to respect people's beliefs and people's practices and honor them unconditionally. You support them where they are. And there is a phrase I love to use. We can agree to disagree without being disagreeable. All right? So, with that being said, you notice the topic for discussion on this episode is be unapologetic about your stuff. Be unapologetic about your stuff. Stop being hush-hush. Stop being quiet. For 62 years, I covered up my gifting and my calling. I held up some people from giving birth to what it is they were called to do because I was afraid, ashamed, and embarrassed of what I was called for. And now that I am out of the closet, ain't nothing getting me back in there. I'm out and I am bold and unapologetic about the mission and the journey that I'm on. So I want us to converse about what are some of the reasons why we are so hush-hush about our calling and our purpose. Why is it we are afraid, like Test the Spirit says, Jesus is the only way because I have tried all other roads. That's what Test the Spirit said. I don't know what the person's name is. And you can know that that person is unapologetic about the journey that they are on. We all got to be sure. Hey, Lady Gemini, how are you, Queen? We got to be sure of what we are supporting. Hey, Isaac, we got to be sure. We got to be convinced, not because somebody says so, but because we know from way inside, from deep inside our soul, we know that that sits well with us. We know that we're going to eat, sleep, drink, wake up, and we are still going to be on that mission. Unless we are sold out, all in, we are not committed. And those are some of the reasons why people are, shh, don't know. I don't want anybody to know. I don't want anybody to know. You know, years ago, I heard a story about winos. Do you know what a wino is? The people who on the corners and they drink wine or whatever it is they're drinking whiskey. Anybody knows who those people are? Years ago, I was at a training and the main speaker shared that winos are the most committed team leaders. They understand what it is about supporting a team. And he said something that was profound to the group. Yes, in New York and all other places. Yes, Afrocentric. Hey, how are you, Queen? Yes, you've been here before. Hey, Queen. The speaker says, have you ever noticed when a wino buys a flask, he says that wino never drinks the flask alone. The wino takes a sip and he passes the flask on to everyone else on his corner until the flask is empty. And they go back and they buy again and they keep doing the same thing. When one gets a sip, the other one gets a sip. They are supporting each other. So if the winos are doing that to consume alcohol, what reasons do we have as business owners and as entrepreneurs to be silent about our business? What are the reasons why? We got to be committed about that. We got to go out each and every opportunity that we get. We got to tell somebody about what it is that we are doing. On my way here today to do this broadcast, I was early, so I pulled into one of the little strip malls. And when I pulled in, I noticed some beautiful flowers. We call those flowers in Jamaica, we call them June rose. They aren't rose, but they bloom in June and they were bright pink and fuchsia. I think I shared it on my Instagram and I shared it on my on the TikTok. You can look and see the flowers. Stick with me, I'm going somewhere with this. I pulled in and it was 85 degrees. I had my air conditioner on. But when I pulled in, I noticed the flowers and I said, I need to go and I got to get a shot with that picture. And then I moved my car under the shade. And then a young lady came out and she was doing what young people do on their phone. And she pulled her car door and her car was locked because she came out on the phone and she forgot her keys. And I laughed so loud and she looked at me and she laughed as well. And I said, you know, instead of me just taking a picture of the flower, why don't I ask her to take a picture with me? You all know I just needed an opportunity to talk with her. So I said to her, now that you have to go back inside for your keys, I need to ask you a favor when you get back. And she said, most certainly. I told her what the favor was, and I told her, go and get your keys and come back. That gave me the opportunity to get my business card out of my car. And when she came back out, she said, you're ready? I said, yes. And she took the picture for me. And then I told her what I did. I gave her before I gave her my business card, she said, what nationality are you? And I said, Jamaican. She said, my boyfriend is Jamaican. So I told her what I did, and I gave her my card, and I said, here is an extra card for one of your friends. Every opportunity we get, we need to talk about what it is we do. Maybe the individual we are having the conversation with at that particular time, they are not in need of our service. However, when the time comes around, they will remember that they met you, and they will remember what it is that you do. Hey, Susie, welcome back. They will remember what you do. So do not look on meeting individuals that they don't have the money and they're not going to use your service. They will use it when the time is right. However, you got to make a choice that they remember who you are. You got to make sure that they will remember who you are. You see, I didn't just give her my car. I laugh at the fact that she came out without her keys. And I connected with her by saying, when you come back, know that you are coming back. I am going to ask you for a favor. Building relationships and connecting is very important. It's vital. It's essential. As business owners, we are spending too much time watching what other people are doing instead of focusing on our priorities. Concentrate on your own stuff. Leave other people's stuff alone. Pay attention. Pay attention to your own stuff. Know your stuff like the back of your hands. Know your stuff. People call you in your deepest sleep. You are supposed to be able to roll it off your tongue what you do. Know what you're about. People are not unapologetic about their stuff because they are ashamed. Do not be ashamed of what you're about. You know you were called for that. You weren't called for somebody else's purpose. We are called for our own purpose. So when you're looking at what Isaac is doing, are you looking at what Susie is doing? And you're wondering about, why couldn't I do that? That's not what you were born for. You got to nurture and cherish that which you were gifted with. We all have a gift. We all have a present. And listen to me. The more we walk, the more we talk, the more people will connect with us. The ones that are meant to connect with us will connect with us. The reason why we are not progressing is because we are spending too much time focusing on what other people are doing. Hi, Amber. It's a long time no see. How are you? I tell you, I wake up every day and I ask the universe, please allow me to speak into the lives of at least 5 new people. 5 new people that I did not know the day before. Allow me that opportunity. Oh, congratulations, Amber. Congratulations. I've made the commitment to talk to at least 5 new people every day. And let me tell you, it's easier than you think. There are some I will speak to and tell them about my business. And there's some I just speak to and ask them, how are you doing today? How is your day going? I was in the supermarket. I forgot which day it was. In Sprouts. And I was speaking. I saw the gentleman. He was going to buy 3 limes. He was going to buy 3 limes for $1 or something like that. And I could not allow him to do that. I said to him, you know, at such and such a supermarket, I got 15 limes for $1. And he said, thank you. I'm going to head there to get it. And he in turn said to me, when you shop here, he said, you look for things that has this tag on it. It says manager special. And we interacted. And I ended the conversation by telling him, be safe and take care of yourself. I did not give him a business card because what? The Spirit didn't tell me to give him a business card. But you know what? He is not going to forget the fact that this strange woman told him where he could get more limes than he was getting there for $1. Connection. Connection. Building relationships. It does not cost us anything to be kind. You know Susie on here. Susie was on my live this morning. And I noticed she comes on and she's telling the people to tap the screen and she's encouraging people. She's not a moderator, but she comes in and she's encouraging the people to participate. This is what this is about. This is what this is about. And let me tell you, that is not going to go unnoticed. It's not going to go unnoticed because as long as she keeps coming and a spot opens up for a moderator, who you think I am going to ask? I am going to ask the person that's been showing love and kindness. Don't be hush hush about what it is you do. Open your mouth. Share some love. Share some kindness. Talk to other people. Find out what it is they are about. How can you add value? How can you make a difference in their life? Let them know that they can call on you. Let them know that they can depend on you. Not only because they have money to buy your product or your service, but because you know when you need somebody to give a listening ear, to give a word of kindness to you, you know that you can call on that person. Do you know how many times I have encountered individuals that I pass on to other business owners just because I knew about what the other person did? And I was able to say, I know somebody who has exactly what you're looking for. You got to open your mouth and talk. Open your mouth and talk and open your hearts. Open your heart, spread love and kindness. And on these platforms, I'm telling you, if you do not have good to say, do not open your mouth. Keep your mouth shut. Because whatever unkindness you say or do, it's going to come right back at you. It's going to come back at you. it is going to come back at you. I tell you, you all know I was born and raised in Jamaica, West Indies. I'm off. Have an amazing day, everyone. Thank you, Isaac. Thank you for stopping by. I remember growing up in Jamaica, West Indies as a child. And I think that my hospitable personality, if I may say so, came all the way back from I was a child. Because the community I grew up in, I never observe a mean bone in anybody. People was always kind. People was always kind. People were always looking out for each other. That was a true sense of community. You have the shopkeepers, you have the farmers, you have the farmers market, and everybody support each other. What would happen if you and I would go back to those times? Greetings, greetings. It's literal. Hello, welcome, welcome, good evening. We are talking about be unapologetic about your stuff, whatever it is, whether you have a ministry, whether you have a non-profit, whatever it is, consultant, whatever it is, we got to talk about it. We got to praise what everybody else is doing. And if somebody is doing something and it needs a little tweaking, don't go and blow them up to cause negativity. You handle it in a loving way. Handle it in a loving way. Kindness. Because we are not here to tear each other down. Instead, we are supposed to be lifting each other up with love and kindness. With love and kindness. You are very welcome, my brother. So, I hope that something I have said will encourage you to begin to expose what it is that you do. Stop being hush-hush about it. It's no good when you and I are the best kept secret. That does not help anybody. Let us talk about what each other does. Let us support each other. Every one of us can support each other. We might not be able to spend money. That is powerful. Being nice is free. Being nice is free. That is a powerful statement. Being nice is free. It doesn't cost anything. Like I say, when you're on TikTok and you tap the screen, it's free. It doesn't cost you anything. However, everybody gets so have kiltered with the almighty dollar. And that is what is pushing people and separating people from each other. When we remove the money out of it and we can interact as a soul to soul, we can begin to see the real value in the relationships. And when we see the real value in what everyone is doing, then we begin to say, yes, you're looking for such and such a thing. Check my brother over there, or check my sister over there. Support each other. Share the live, guys. Share the live. Why is it so challenging for us to support each other? Why? Why? Can anybody tell me? Because I've been asking this question for a long time. I am yet to get an answer. Why is it so challenging for us to support each other? Can I be vulnerable with you guys? I remember years ago, I had trust issues. Our community will never build until we really unite. Exactly. Our world will never build until we unite. Bad-mindedness stop them. You must be a Jamaican. Are you a Jamaican? Because only Jamaican I know use that word. Are you Jamaican? We got to support each other. All right, I know my people. I tell you, I know my people. Support, support, support. I was telling you that I had trust issues. And so much so that when I hired an independent contractor to do my work, I used to be micromanaging them regardless of where they were. I would micromanage them because I was always afraid that they were going to give my stuff, my business stuff, my material, my information to other clients that they have. And God bless my coach, Dr. Miles Monroe. He was the one who said to me, no one can do nothing with your stuff, because when you operate in your uniqueness and in your purpose and calling and you're authentic, nobody can do you. It doesn't matter if they take your material and they stand up, they can't speak it because it is not them. And they try to read it and they can't even read it because it's not them. And let me tell you something. When Dr. Miles shared that piece of wisdom to me, it was as if you lift some cement blocks off of my shoulder. It was a relief. And let me tell you something. From that day, Dr. Miles told me that until today, God bless his soul, he's in heaven. I got rid of the mistrust. I agree, more than enough food for everyone to eat. That's for you, is for you. Nobody can take it away from you. Exactly. Exactly. So now, somebody want to take my material, go ahead and take it. Because guess what? Ain't nobody want to be me. Like I don't want to be anybody. So people said, oh, you go on the social media every day, how much money you make? I said, don't worry about that. I said, don't worry about that. You need to take your eyes off the dollar sign. Money is energy, and yes, we all needed to do what we have to do, but we got to keep focus on the calling and the purpose. Because let me tell you, when the right people who need my service come in touch with me, there is not one of them who ever said, all that it costs, they never complain because they know what? They know that I'm good at what I do, and they know that the universe send them directly to me. So guys, I want to ask if show some love to the host. Tap the screen. Thank you, Susie. I want to ask if anybody have any questions or any feedback. Go ahead and write it in the comments because I am going to be ending this live now. Anyone has any questions? And listen, guys, my Jamaican friend, what is your first name? Kindly, great life. Thank you and good night. I'll share your page. Keisha, thank you, and please, Keisha, here is the link tree, Keisha. Please share this. Let me write it there. The link tree. This is what you share, Keisha. This is what you share so the people can subscribe to my YouTube channel. Keisha Benjamin. And anyone for consultation? DaphneClarke-Hudson.booksy.com is where you go to book your appointments. And oh, let me tell you, anyone from now until the end of June, anyone book an appointment, I'm going to give you $20 off whatever service it is that you book. All right? Consultation, coaching, whatever it is. You book your appointment, you get $20 off. You need to text me. Once you book your appointment, text me and I will send you the $20 back because Booksy would not allow me to discount it off the price. So you're going to pay the full price. But then once you book your appointment and we meet, I send you $20 back via PayPal or Cash App or whichever way you do that. So $20 off any services that you support me with. And guys, remember, if you are getting messages from people saying that they are me, inviting you to book readings with them, that's not me. I do not do that. Booksy or my website are the only places that I communicate with you. Anything I'm offering you, you will hear me say it on a live when you're looking in my face and listening to my Jamaican accent. Ignore those people and report them to TikTok, Instagram, wherever you are getting those messages from. So guys, thank you so very much. I love and appreciate each and every one of you. Have a good night, and I hope that you will share. If you have not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, click on Linktree, linktr.ee/Dynamic Daphne, and you will see the icons for all of my social media. Please support me and help me to grow my Linktree. Help me to grow my YouTube, my apologies. Susie, thank you, my darling. Be sure to follow me, Susie, and keep coming. And the next time an opening comes up, I will be sure to appoint you as a moderator. Love you guys. Stay the course. Be blessed. And do not be quiet about what it is that you're doing. You got to talk about it. Talk about it, talk about it, talk about it, talk about it, talk about it. Hey, some people will criticize you that you're talking too much, but you got to keep talking. If they don't like it, you still keep talking. If they like it, you still keep talking. All right? Love you guys, and I will see you on the next broadcast. Bye, everybody. Love you.